This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the morning of Monday, August 28th, 2023. I'm Kate Sharon. Bicentennial Unity Plaza is officially open in downtown Indianapolis. The community space is the final piece of a $400 million project rejuvenating Gainbridge Fieldhouse. The renovation is the second largest in NBA history. The plaza features $30 million of art, sculptures, and a large sphere. It will also feature a basketball court that will double as a skating rink. Pacers Sports and Entertainment President Mel Raines.
You know, it's better than I expected, I have to say. We're really proud of what we were able to build, the team of people who came together to do it, and hopefully the city feels the same way when they get out here this weekend.
The vision is for the space to be used year-round for events, sports tournaments, ice skating, and pre-game celebrations. Michigan-based automotive parts supplier Tram Incorporated is closing its facility in the northeast Indiana town of Ashley. In a notice to the state, the company said 155 employees will be affected by the closure, which is slated for next March. The facility is part of the company's division known as Trin Incorporated. The plant produces automotive switch-related components such as steering pad switches, power seat switches, hazards, and door lock switches. Production at the facility is being transferred to Tram's plants in Michigan. The company said the affected workers in Ashley have been given the opportunity to transfer to one of the Michigan locations. The lot where the beloved Indiana University Poplars building once stood in Bloomington will be the new site of graduate student housing. IIB's Alex Brown has more.
The IU Board of Trustees approved the new university housing last week, which will be completed for the 2026-27 academic year. The housing will fill a need for this pocket of students, especially after the university scheduled Redbud North and East apartments for demolition in 2024. The $81 million development will be located just off downtown's Kirkwood Avenue and is on the corner of 7th and Dunn Streets. Spanning 193,000 square feet, the project will be a 6-story building with 168 units. With plans for 1 to 4 bedroom apartments, students will find 394 beds available. It will also feature a lounge, study rooms, a fitness area, and leasing office. The 8-story Poplars building was razed last year after standing for 60 years. Over its life, it served as a dormitory, office space, and hotel, one which once hosted Elvis Presley. The trustees also approved a $30 million, 51,000 square foot build-out of portions of 2 IU School of Medicine buildings in downtown Indianapolis, one of which is currently under construction. Alex Brown, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
For 25 years, we've had the honor of telling the story of Indiana business. More than 1,300 shows, 8,000 interviews. We've traveled from Valparaiso to Versailles, Fort Wayne to Fort Branch, and everywhere in between. And we are just getting started. Our team is passionate about Indiana business because your story is worth telling. Join us every week as we travel the state to bring you Indiana's story. Inside Indiana Business, 25 years and counting.
Lafayette-based Wabash cut the ribbon Friday on its $80 million advanced dry van trailer manufacturing facility. The company said the project represents the largest investment it has made in a single operation in its 38-year history. The trailer truck and body manufacturer converted its south plant from refrigerated trailer capacity to dry van capacity. The new facility will employ about 130 people, though no new jobs are being added. The facility is expected to produce an additional 10,000 dry van trailers annually. In November, NASA saw the first successful rocket launch in its Artemis program, which aims to return people to the moon's surface for the first time since the agency's Apollo program ended in 1972. It's a huge endeavor and one that Indiana companies are helping to make a reality. The 17 Hoosier companies are among more than 3,800 suppliers in the United States and Europe, doing work for Artemis's 5 prime contractors: Lockheed Martin Space Systems Company, which is responsible for the Orion spacecraft that will carry astronauts into space, Aerojet Rocketdyne, Boeing and Northrop Grumman, all working on the Space Launch System for Orion, and Jacobs Space Exploration Group, working on the launch pad and other infrastructure at Kennedy Space Center in Florida. McCordsville will have a new development on its square after Greenfield-based Nine Star Connect announced it will invest $10 million to build a new office building. The 3-story, 34,600 square foot building will be at the corner of Mount Comfort Road and 2nd Street. The The first of 3 stories will be used for 9-star operations, but the second and third will be for public and co-op member use. The company plans to create a gathering space, catering kitchen, and potential offices and meeting rooms. Former MLB pitcher Drew Storen is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond, available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Kate Sharon for Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand.